Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program called Tarot Your Love Story for July 2019. And this is for you coming from Aries. So let me shuffle my tarot cards. And first, I'm going to talk to you about your first 15 days of July. And this card will talk to you about the possibilities of your romance. Well, this is a good card that I pulled for you. It shows that you are attracting a lot of romance energy, and this romance energy is something that can work very nicely for you. So it's a card that says, be ready in the first 15 days of July that you can attract plenty of interest and so dress well and look good wherever you are. It's a card that says this romance that you find in the first 15 days may not be the most permanent feeling about it. So don't take it for granted immediately. Take your time. Now I'm going to pull a card regarding your first 15 days about your marriage area. And let's see what the card says. Well, it's a card that says there is a possibility of not being seeing eye to eye in many things in your marriage area. It's not a bad card, but it wants you to be flexible. So if you are flexible in the first 15 days of July, you're going to do much better in your marriage. And that would apply for the first 15 days of July. Now I'm going to pull the next card to talk to you about your last 16 days of July for you coming from Aries. And let's see what the card says. Well, it's a very good card. It's a card of sunshine. So it says that whatever opportunities you get for a romance, go grab it because it will be a very exciting one. And if you already have an ongoing romance, you will find that your ongoing romance will do extremely well in the last 15 days, the last 16 days. In fact, even for the first 15 days, of course, will tell you that your ongoing romance will do well enough. So it's a good card for romance throughout the whole month of July. Now let me pull this next card to talk to you about your marriage. And let's see what the card says. Regarding your marriage, it says everything goes very well except for a financial situation that may produce an argument, that may produce trouble of some kind or another. So you have to be careful that in the last 16 days of July, you may attract differences, and that could be have the basis that comes from finances. So it's only the last 16 days. You don't have to get too uptight about it. Take it easy and let them pass. It's a card that says that solutions will be found. Now I'm going to speak to you about your lucky ages. There will be some people who will have very lucky ages for the month of July where romance is concerned. And let's see what the card says. This is a card of everything to do about the moon. So I'm going to say that if you happen to be the ages of 20 or 29 or 38 or 47 or 56 or 65 or 74, you're either going to find a new romance very easily and it'll be your lucky days for everything else as well. So if you're of these ages, you're going to do extremely well, whether in areas of marriage and the areas of romance, the ages that I just mentioned. Now we'll talk about your lucky colors and let's see what colors you should use as much as possible to help yourself. But it's a beautiful card. I'm sorry about the lighting. There's something wrong with the lighting here. So it's a beautiful card, and I like the color green from here. So I'm going to say wear plenty of green, as much green as you can in the month of July, and you will attract a lot of possible romance and a very happy marriage as well. Now we're going to talk about lucky direction, and let's see what the card says. Well, from this card, it's the direction of, it's got to do with the moon again. So I'm going to say southeast. Face southeast for the whole month of July if you can in whatever you do, especially when you're talking of anything to do with your romance partner or your marriage partner. And you'll be inspired with whatever you want to do. So Southeast brings a lot of inspiration regarding finding romance, including happily getting a romance going, and including marriage as well. So that's what I have to tell you basically. So it's a month for you that seems to be pretty exciting. and a month for you that give you plenty of opportunities. So wherever you go, dress well and look good, and you'll do extremely well. Well, I have a session of 90 minutes, which will cost you USD $50. And in this session of 90 minutes, you will be able to know your next 7, 8, or 9 years in all areas of your life, your job, your business, your finances, your romance, your marriage, and your health as well. And so send me an email. My email address is andyhoro9, ANDIHORO, 9, the number 9, at gmail.com. And then I'll be able to contact you, or you'll be able to contact me, and we'll get a session going. Until then, I wish you the best of the month of July for your love story. Thank you and goodbye.